We all wear chains. Some are visible, wrapped around our wrists like iron shackles. Others are hidden, buried deep within our minds and souls. We carry them through life, convinced that they are part of us, that we can never be without them. These chains take many forms: fear, addiction, guilt, regret, the never-ending need to please others, the paralyzing doubt that whispers, "You are not enough." I know these chains well. I have felt their weight pressing against my soul, making every step forward feel like walking through deep waters. I have tried to break them on my own, pulling and twisting, only to find them tightening with every effort. And perhaps, like me, you have also convinced yourself that these chains define you. That without them, you would be lost, stripped of purpose, identity, and control. But here is a truth we often fear to face: sometimes, we become comfortable with our chains. We wear them like old clothes, familiar and worn, because the idea of true freedom terrifies us. What would life be like if we were no longer held back? If we were no longer prisoners of our own past, our own wounds, our own endless justifications? It is a strange thing, isn't it? That the very freedom we long for is the same freedom we resist. We cry out for release, yet when the door is opened, we hesitate at the threshold. We have lived in darkness for so long that the light feels too bright, too exposing. And so, we stay in the prison we have built, decorating its walls with excuses, convincing ourselves that escape is impossible. But let me ask you this: what if the chains you wear are not locked? What if they are loose, waiting for you to let them fall? What if the voice that tells you you will never change is nothing more than an echo of your past, powerless against the truth? You see, there is one who holds the key. One who is not intimidated by the weight of your burdens, the depth of your scars, the mistakes that haunt your nights. He is not a distant observer, watching as you struggle. He is right here, within reach, whispering, "Give them to me." He does not demand that you break free by your own strength. He only asks that you trust him enough to let go. But this is the hardest part, isn't it? Letting go. Releasing control. Stepping into the unknown. It requires faith, faith that there is something better beyond the prison walls, faith that the hands reaching for you will not let you fall. I will not pretend it is easy. I will not tell you that the moment you decide to surrender, everything will instantly change. But I can promise you this: the weight will begin to lift. The chains will loosen. And with every step forward, you will come to see that the freedom you once feared is the very thing your soul has been longing for all along. So, let him break your chains. Let him do what you cannot. And when he does, do not look back. Do not reach for the comfort of captivity. Walk forward, even if your legs tremble, even if the past calls your name. Because on the other side of your chains is a life you have not yet dared to imagine.